Hi, my name is Ben. I'm with Taxa Outdoors, and we're out here at Overland West. And this is the 2021 Taxa Tigermoth Overland edition. So we have two editions. We have a standard and we have an Overland. The Overland has about 4 more inches of clearance. It has bigger wheels, and it also has an articulating hitch on the front. This is basically what it is. It's a very basic trailer. There's no plumbing in it. There's no heat. Basically, it's just wires and wood and steel. So there's not a whole lot that can go wrong when you're out in the field going nuts. We have a kitchen that pulls out of the back. It's made out of Baltic birch. All of it is made out of real wood. There's no particle board, no staples, nails, or glue. It pulls out of here, and then it comes with a stove that you put up top. And you also have this 6-foot awning that comes out. And if you get the soft goods package, it will come with a screen room. And then on the aftermarket side, if you wanted to buy the walls that are vinyl, you can actually close this room in and have a whole nother room on the outside of your habitat. We make all the panels and the doors in-house. So we get the panels in raw, we CNC them out, and we attach the skeleton to it. So it makes for a very lightweight build, but also very robust and strong at the same time. We have this side door here that I call the Lamborghini door. It also works as an awning, and then depending on, some people stick with the awning that we have. Some people like to put a 270 awning on it and really get that 360-degree shade. But this comes up, it could get you shade, and then you have bug screens that go down and Velcro from the inside to keep all of the bugs out. And we have a screen for both the side and the back. And I'm gonna climb inside so you guys get a pretty good idea of the amount of, not only yes, it is a small space, but it's very functional. This couch will actually pull out and create a bed. So you can fit 2 people here. And then, of course, you have a really nice outlook of wherever you're at. You don't have any constraints as far as sight goes. We have LED lights along the top, and you can leave these on for about a month. It's not going to take that much power away from your battery. It does come equipped with 2 spaces for 2 Group 27 batteries. You have a voltmeter, and your controller's up there. And then, of course, we have windows with screens all the way around. So if there is a slight breeze, you get to feel that breeze all throughout your trailer. And then if there is no breeze, you do have a fan in the roof that can suck air out and give you a little bit of breeze. And then there's storage underneath the front compartments. It's a little bit dirty, but so all this is storage in that box up front. That's where you would put your 2 batteries. You can charge this thing by plugging it into shore power, but all of the habitats that we make come pre-wired for solar. So on a trailer this size, you need about an 80-watt panel, and you get to stay out pretty much as long as you want. Oh, one of the biggest aspects of our trailer is that we use an exoskeleton, which basically allows everything to be exposed. So no wires or anything are ran through the walls. So if anything goes wrong when you're in the field, you can literally get to everything to be able to fix that. You also do have a 120 volt side. Those will only work if you're plugged into shore power. And that's also where the AC would plug in if you opted for an AC, which goes into this window right here. So if you do have an AC, that window will be blocked by a 5,000 BTU AC. And then you got this little table, which of course will break down. This comes out. And then that bed that I was talking about is very easy to set up. And there's your sleeping space. And we got this little triangle cut out here so you can still take off your boots and your shoes with the door shut. The entire skeleton is made out of the same stuff. It's very strong. You can stand on this to put bikes up top. You also have steps on the side. So I'll actually close this door. You can kind of see how the door works. So up top you have a Tully rack, which you can put butt bikes on. And then if you wanted to mount a rooftop tent, what you actually do is you're able to move this back bar all the way to the front. And on this deck right here, we have pre-drilled holes that allows that bar to move over here. This one here will slide down some, making it level, and that's where you would mount your rooftop tent. We have a cargo deck on the tongue, and then we have a cargo deck up top. These things are made out of steel, so you can really strap stuff down real nice and tight, and you're not going to be able to bend the cargo deck. We have a rock guard toolbox that houses basically anything that you could possibly want in there. Then we have the swing away hitch, so when you have it out in your vehicle, that will swing away and all that area is clear. Of course, you got the safety chains. This is the Overland edition, so it does have the lock and roll hitch, which is a fully articulating hitch. And then it comes standard with a full-size spare tire. It's the same tire and rim that comes on the actual unit. And then this is what I was talking about. This is pre-wired for solar. We use a standard SAE solar connector. And this one that we have on here is an 80 watt. We've been running all weekend, and we're sitting at about 12.2 volts right now. So we're fully charged. One thing that I did forget to mention is on this front cargo space, you can actually put a 12 volt fridge, and that's why we have this 12 volt socket right here to be able to store your fridge outside. There's also a 12 volt socket on the back end to be able to store your fridge right underneath your pull-out kitchen. There's attachment points everywhere. Some of these have a purpose. Most of them do not. We actually like to see what our customers do with these, whether it's a trash bag, a clothesline, a hammock. And then we do offer a propane package, which comes with a Taxa bracket, comes with a 5-pound tank, and it comes with a hose that goes to either your stove or a heater or everything else, or anything else that you may be trying to power up. With the Overland edition, you do have the option to change the panel. So our standard model comes in white. If you get the Overland, you have the choice to switch from a white to a titanium, which is what you see here. These steps are strong. They're made out of steel. You can put a strap on them. You can also stand on them to mount your bikes up top or anything else. We actually have a lot of customers that mount boxes to the steps while they're traveling. The stabilizer jacks on the Overland model are more robust. They actually have to be so that they can get the extra 4 inches of length to be able to stabilize the unit. So on the 2021 standard Tigermoth, it's going to run about 23. If you get the Overland model, it jumps up to about 26, 27. Depending on which dealer that you buy from and the transportation cost that it costs to get it there. The suspension on the Overland model is a Timbren axle-less suspension. So on the standard model, we have a torsion, and on the Overland, we have the Timbren. And we also switch out the wheels from a 15-inch wheel to a 16-inch wheel. And then we change out the front hitch from a 2-inch ball to a lock and roll, fully articulating hitch.